All right, boys, welcome to the education session. Today is October 14th, 2025. We're going to be going over our trade today. Absolute banger. I made $7,000. Let me grab that and post that right in the video, just so you guys aren't like, no, Bonka didn't make $7,000. I'm just going to start doing this with my recaps. It's too large of a file? What? No. No. No way. Save image, maybe? Okay, let's see if this works. Nope. It literally will not let me put it on. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna have to switch this to my entire display, I guess. Hold up. Actually, no, we'll just do it right here. Discord, as you can see right there, $7,000. Boom, time stepped, all that fun stuff. Zoo to zoo, za to za, whatever. Anyways, this is the trade recap. So let's recap. Let's recap this trade. I'm not Of course, I'm not screen sharing in the Discord right now, as usual. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So we still have some people holding this. I'll just go over the generalities of today, what I was looking for, what I wanted to take, so on and so forth. So coming into the day, that's what we were looking like. Let me just turn off my zones here. So this is what we were dealing with, all things considered. Essentially the entirety of London session, we were playing into this hourly gap. Additionally, I mean, there's nothing on the 4, but long story short, if you guys don't know what the hell this is an N-Dog, new day opening gap. If I go down to the 1 minute here and I go all the way back to the opening at 6 p.m. Asian session, boom, that's the gap. This is our gap here. Now, if we know anything about Rise, the zone is going to give us the best entry within the imbalance. Right? You guys have watched the boot camp, right? Correct? Yeah? Okay. I really hope you have watched the boot camp at this point. But, like this. See if I can extend this out. Obviously, the zone is going to give us the best entry within the imbalance. Now, a lot of people, they probably entered off the CE, or were looking to enter off the CE of this NWOG. We had a Rise zone within the NWOG. So that gave us the best possible entry within the imbalance. Even though I usually will use high time frame imbalances, again, I'm going to post this on YouTube for free as like a free thing, so I'm not going to say exactly the lengths of it, but the people in my Discord right now watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. Even though we usually use those imbalances, this is still technically a price imbalance, so all things considered, it's valid. And as long as we have a zone there, that zone is going to give us the best possible entry within that imbalance. And as you can see, we bottom ticked the exact low of the fucking day today with this. So coming into the day, up here on the hourly, I see, okay, we have an N-Dog. We have a zone within the N-Dog. This looks pretty freaking cool. So what I'm going to do is set a limit order with a 12.5 point stop loss. As is standard for the Rise Bullet, every trade I take, 12.5 to 15 points for my stop. Enter. I took it on 3 micros because, again, I haven't really traded with NWOGs much before, but I'm going to backtest this with Tradeful. People watching this right now on YouTube, Rise is available on Tradeful, I believe, by like the end of today. So you can go, use code Bonka, get a massive percentage off on your plan. And backtest the Rise indicator yourself. Go and backtest Rise with NWOG and N-Dog. Tell me what it gives you. Red, blue, and yellow zones. That's it. Now, you just set a limit order. like I did, right there. And 12.5 point stop loss, which is, of course, what I did have at first. You'll see 8 here, but that is because when we took this high here and we got this inversion after I got out for a majority of my size here, 2 micros, I ended up going full break even at that point. But let me lock this down. But until that point, I have my stop trail to low to mitigate my losses. I know when I enter off of a rise bullet or just anything like this in general, it's almost usually a bottom or top tick. So I'm going to take precautions, of course. Like, I'm not going to be risking 12.5 points when I could risk a lot less, because if we take this low, I know the trade's probably invalidated. You know, the trade idea is cooked, so I'm not going to take it. And, you know, in doing so, I cut my loss by like 4.5 points. And sure, that's not really that much in this instance, but a lot of times it cuts it down to like even less than that. So, again, it's just basic risk management. Now, the reason I did that is because we got this 1 minute inversion right here, right after my entry. And again, I took this in class. I was in econ class. I woke up at 8:55 this morning, pretty much sprinted to class, got there 15 minutes late at like 9:15, hopped on the charts, saw this shit. I was like, all right, bet, set a limit. And I was just taking notes in class, and I had a trading view thing set. So I got a buzz on my phone, and then boom. And this is the power of Rise, especially with the bullet and just being able to set limit orders on zones like this and having this much confidence, especially with my students. I mean, you guys have seen my Instagram story today. They absolutely killed it. I mean, I killed it, they killed it, we all killed it, they all caught this shit. It's ridiculous. But I was literally able to rush to class, let me rephrase that. I was able to hop out of bed, rush to class, hop on the charts, set a limit based off of looking on the charts for 10 minutes, close my laptop, start taking notes in class, and then get a notification saying, oh, bet I'm in. And then I check, and then I'm up fucking however much points. I'm up, you know, when I checked, at least, I was up 80-something points. Oh, that's fucking great. Amazing. Boom. Partials hit, and we ended up running for 267.75 points. 6-7. Now, absolutely beautiful, but that just goes to show the power of this shit. When I say Rise changes lives, I mean it. Like, I genuinely mean it. Changed my life. So, yeah. Let me look at chat right now. Yeah, Trayful is probably coming out today. Chris in the chat made 1,500 off of 5 micros. Easily his biggest trade off 5 micros. Let's fucking go, Chris. Hell yeah. I'm sure you guys chat right now. Yeah. Bang. And Zeb just hit alumni. So he is 10K in payouts with Rise. Absolutely W. So nonchalant. Back to the charts. So, back into, of course, the rest of this. I kind of regret not holding this. It's the fact that I bottom ticked. I was like, oh, I'm 260 points. That's fine. I'm going to get out at the red zone. But, like, looking at this after the fact, holy shit, Monday high of day. Or Monday Asian highs, dude. Oh, my lordy, lordy, lord. That is the most clear PDH DOL ever. I really wish I caught this move. That would be the most aura thing ever. But, again, I still bottom tick the entire thing, and I think that's aura enough. Yeah, good PA is so back, someone just said in chat. Someone said London got sponsored in a 4-hour bearish FEG and 1-hour bullish imbalance. Both. How can you figure out? Dude, I reply to fucking everything chat. Anyways, first off, London wasn't sponsored by a bullish. Okay, you just have this all fucked up because there was no bearish 4-hour FEG that London got sponsored by. First off, that was Asia, and then second off, the entirety of London session we're testing an hourly. We're not going off of Asian sponsorship. We're going off of London sponsorship. Doesn't matter what Asia's sponsored by. So yeah. No, I'm not going off of Asia's sponsorship of PDRA. Both of you guys have that messed up. I don't know how you do. Um, but no, I don't use Asia sponsorship. I use London sponsorship. I said that. You guys need to watch the boot camp. I don't think you guys have watched the boot camp. Dead ass. anyways, anyways, beautiful, beautiful trade. And yeah, Rise X MWA. We're gonna be backtesting this. This is fucking killer. And yeah, executions. And again, I already showed you my journal, so bet that mainly goes over everything. So yeah, you guys have a great one. Thank you guys for baking with Bonka. And I'm going to throw the Discord link down in the description. Hop in there. Have a free section. Probably going to drop this in the free section. It's a free video. So enjoy. And yeah, you see all of us banking? Hop in. Change your life. Peace.